We are figuring out what the best way to cook a turkey is. We're doing it 3 ways. We've got smoked, we've got oven roasted, and we've got fried. Which one's best? What's best for you and your family? I'm gonna answer all those questions right here in this episode. So let's get right to it. Okay guys, so for this experiment, we are doing it as scientifically as possible. They have all been prepared the exact same way. They all weigh right between 14 and 15 pounds, and they were all cooked in their own little units. That's the only difference, and that is what we're gonna figure out. What's the best way for this holiday season you can make your turkey? I'll go over each one real quick, tell you which one's which. We'll give you some B-roll. I'll tell you how I prepared them, and then we'll actually get down to the taste test, the nitty-gritty. We'll answer all of the basic questions that you're wondering. How do they taste? Is the skin crispy? Is the meat moist? You can find out at the end of this episode. We're gonna cut into it pretty soon, but let's take a look back and see how we prepped this bird. So we dry brine these an hour before cooking with a mixture of kosher salt, pepper, garlic powder, lemon zest, rosemary, and thyme. We rubbed that all around the exterior of the skin and inside the cavity and let it sit uncovered in the fridge for 1 hour. Once those had sat, we removed them from the fridge and wiped the brine off. Now we're gonna prep it for cooking. So the most important part is separating your skin and getting some fat or some butter underneath that skin. So you're gonna work your hands and try and separate the skin along the breast, and if you can do it, along the legs and the wings. Then we're gonna rub some softened butter underneath that skin just to add some fat. This will help your skin get crispy. After we rubbed that butter underneath the skin, we covered it with a dry rub. Today I just used a basic poultry dry rub, a mixture of salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. Nothing fancy. You can definitely do any dry rub that you like. Let me know in the comments what you ended up using. And for the oven roasted and the smoked turkey, we did stuff the interior with quartered onions and lemons. Take some butcher twine, tied the legs together to keep all that stuff inside. And I also wrapped it around the big part of the turkey just to keep the wings close to the body so they don't get cooked too quickly. And make sure when you're done cooking, you let this bird rest for at least 30 minutes before you cut into it. If you follow this method, your turkey will be flavorful and great. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and prep these dishes and give you guys a little Thanksgiving hack here that I learned a couple years ago. Got a whole bag of green leaf lettuce. I've got 3 bunches. So with this lettuce, it serves 2 purposes. One is for visual effect. It just looks really nice with the turkey sitting in there. And 2, it kind of, when you put the turkey in there, it keeps it away from the moisture. So that moisture is gonna create your skin to get less crispy. You're just gonna lay this green leaf lettuce out just like this.
It just fans right open.
It just fans right open. And green leaf lettuce is the best lettuce to do that. And you're just gonna put it on your dish. I'm gonna do that with all 3 of these. Just gonna put it right in the middle there and let it fall as it may. This green leaf lettuce, I think, costs $1.50 a head. I mean, I think it's worth it to, first, it just looks so nice when the turkey is sitting in there. And it just helps with everything. It helps keep the juices away. All right, so we'll start. We've got the shortest cook time to the longest cook time here. And with the shortest, reigning in, is the air fried turkey. I did say air fried. It stands up 1-to-1 to a deep fryer. We have an air fryer. It's the Charbroil Big Easy. So convenient. You don't have to buy gallons and gallons of oil, and it's a lot healthier. The skin is crispy. This one took 10 minutes shy of 3 hours, so 2 hours and 50 minutes for a 14.5-pound bird. Moving on, we've got our basic generic oven roasted turkey here. I did it on my Samsung oven in the convection roast method. This one took right at 3.5 hours, so not too much longer than the air fried, but definitely has more color. Looks like everything is cooked pretty evenly, so I'm very excited to try that. The skin, super crispy as well. This is how I normally prepare it for the Thanksgiving holidays. Travis prepares the air fried ones. He loves injecting it with all types of butters. So I'll let him come up on here at Kenna's Kitchen and give you a Travis's way pretty soon. lastly, we've got the longest cook time here, the smoked turkey. I did that on my Gravity 980. This one took right at 8 hours. So definitely a lot longer than these others, but I'm hoping that that transfers into the meat moisture. Definitely not as crispy of a skin. I cooked it at 275 until the last hour where I cranked it up to 325 just to get that skin less rubbery, more crispy. I'm excited to see what the insides look on this one because 8 hours is quite different than these 3 to 4 hour cooks. Okay, let's start over here at the air fried one. To start off, I'm gonna cut off just this leg here. Now this is the air fried one. Beautiful, no resistance there. And you can hear it crisping. Put that to the side here. You hear it? Just coming right off. I'll just get the flat here if we can. Oh yeah, this is my favorite part. All right, and now for the money. The breast, that's what we're all here for, right? So we'll get a nice little outside sliver. Beautifully cooked. Okay, so we've got the leg, the wing, and a breast cut. Everything looks incredible there. So we're gonna do the same one with this oven roasted. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna cut the wing off.
Wow.
Came right off. And we'll go right into the breast here. All right, I can already tell cutting in, you can tell it flaking away here. It's less moist than the air fried one. I'll leave it just like that. We're gonna move on to the smoked one, and then we'll get into the taste, which I can't wait to eat. I can already see the smoke ring in here. I can already see it. It's beautiful. There we go. It smells incredible. Definitely the best smelling one, that's for sure. And we're gonna go into the breast here. Definitely more smoke in there. Not as big as the smoke ring as I would have thought, but looks really moist, looks really juicy. All right, let's get each one of these plated and see them side by side. Dry as hell. So hot. All right, it's taste time. I haven't eaten all day, so I am ready. So we've got our air fried turkey here, we've got our oven roasted turkey, and we've got our smoked turkey. We will start with the air fried. So first we'll do the outside with some skin here. It's really good. Not the most moist I've ever had, but definitely moist and tasty and flavorful. I'm gonna give a wing bite a try now for the crisp factor. Wow, that's some crispy skin. Wing is really good. The wings always cook the fastest, but it's still kind of moist. It's not really dry in my mouth. It's not sticking in my teeth. And let's do the leg. The inside leg where it attaches to the body, so moist. Air fried turkey. As a blank slate, I might change the charting ratings later. I give it an 8.
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
It's gonna be tough to beat.
It's gonna be tough to beat. So now we'll do the oven roasted. Now I gotta tell you, I thought oven roasted, I'm normally an oven roasted fan. I like doing it in the oven. Just cutting into it, it feels tough. So I'm gonna give it a taste here. I'm gonna go with this side with the skin. Definitely a little drier than the air fried method. It's kind of sticking to my teeth a little bit. And I was joking with Travis, like this cut from the breast does not pass the brisket test. Like, so sad. So definitely the oven roasted needs some gravy. Let me try right here on the second cut of the breast, a little deeper in. Oh yeah, it's dry. It needs some gravy. It's got good flavor, but it definitely needs some moisture there. And we're gonna go for a wing. Now the wing is pretty tasty. The wing is better than the air fried wing was. And that's just because I think that the air fried wing really, really got cooked super fast in that air fryer. So it definitely dried out a little quicker. And now for the drum. It's dry. Drier than the air fried one for sure. Dry. Definitely need some gravy here. To rank this one out of 10, it's kind of tough because I'm like a skin person. So the skin is like an 8 or 9. But the inside, especially the breast, is dry. I'd say the breast is like a 4. Maybe even a 3. I know, I'm sad about it, but the skin is like an 8 or 9, so it's like, let's give it an overall 5 out of 10. Moving on to the smoked turkey. Let's get a bite of the exterior here. Wow, that is moist. Okay. Wow. Let me take a little interior breast here. That's really good. Oh, wow. Okay. Breast, so tender. Smoky as hell. The skin, not so crispy. I think if I would have brined it a couple more days ahead of time, I could have made a crispier skin, but this is all due to the scientific method, and they've all been prepared the same. So let's take a bite of the wing here. Again, meat, super tender. Skin, not so crispy. Take a bite right here. Wow. Oh, wow, that's moist. Wow. So again, you saw the skin is not crisping right away. It is crispy, but definitely nothing compared to these two. But wow, the meat here is nothing compared to these two. It's so tasty. I'd give this one, so skin factor, probably a 5, maybe a 6. But taste and like moisture is definitely like a 9. I think it could have been a little more moist had I done Travis's trick and injected it with some butter on all of these. I think it could have upped the moisture factor, maybe 1 or 2 points. This one could have been a 10 out of 10 had I gotten the skin correct. This is definitely like an 8 or a 9. I'm going to give it a 9 because I give that one an 8. Okay, post taste test. Here are my thoughts. Let's start again with the air fried turkey. Skin, 8. Moisture of the meat, definitely like a 6, like a 7 or 8. So the skin is great and the meat is moist. So this is a great overall bird, good in and out. Moving to the oven roasted, skin is phenomenal. A 9 out of 10 for the skin, but unfortunately that meat is dry. So I have to give the meat like a 3 or 4. Overall, we'll give this one like a 5 out of 10. This one is like a 7 out of 10. Going to our smoked meat, by far the most moist meat here on this platter. As far as moisture is concerned, definitely like a 9 out of 10. And then skin is like a 5 or 6. It's not rubbery, but it's not crunchy, crispy. Like I like it. Overall, I'd give this bird like a 9 out of 10.
So smoked wins?
Oh, that's tough. All right. Oh, that's tough. Because I like the skin. I'm like a skin lady, but the smoked meats was so good. Oh, I don't know. All right. The winner is smoked turkey. If you've got 8 hours, by far the juiciest meat. The skin is okay, could be crispier to my liking, but like I said, that's not really the money maker. The money maker is the inside, and wow, does the smoker really make just this white breast meat so, so moist. So I would say, if you have all the time in the world, go smoked turkey. If you don't have all the time in the world, definitely get an air fryer and air fry your turkey because wow, that's still really good. And it's got some skin that is real nice and crispy. Let me get a little crisp skin here. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh God, it's tough. This one I could throw in the trash. But I'm gonna call Travis in here. I want him to taste them.
Oh, all right.
This is Travis's turn.
Okay. I don't usually get on camera, but I have to admit I'm biased. My favorite ones are always the air fried.
You can't be biased.
But I should do this blind, but I'm not going. I'm gonna go with the ones that you ranked least good first. Yeah, let's try. Let's try, but yeah, you're right. The skin is really, really good. All right, I'm gonna try the smoked one. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's awesome. That's really, really good. Hold on, I'm gonna try some of the skin. Get a skinny piece. Yeah, the skin's not crispy, but it's good. It's really good. Last one, my air fryer. That's tough.
See, that's what I told you.
This is a tough decision. The meat isn't tough. The decision is tough. All right, hold on. I'm gonna try some of this meat again. The meat is just slightly drier. No, it's not even dry.
It's not drier.
Yeah.
It's just the smoked meat is just so moist.
Yeah, the meat is just slightly less moist on the air fry, but that skin is so good.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, I know. Yeah, all right, you said it well. You said it well. If you really want the skin pieces and everything, go with the fried. If you're only caring about the meat, go with the smoker. Also, the times, I guess, are going to help you make your decisions and stuff, too. 8 out of 10 for the air fried. I don't know, like 3 out of 10 for this one. I'm going to go 8 out of 10 for the smoker, too.
Hi.
All right, as far as a winner, I think the smoked one wins. Everyone is going to get a good piece on this bird. Not everyone's going to get a good piece on this bird. And no one's getting a good piece out of this bird. So, got to go with smoked bird. Smoked wins. So, I think if we would have injected both of them, because I'm into the injections. If we injected both of them, I would have to have gone with the air fryer just because the meat would have been that much more moist and the skin would have been crispy. So that is my thoughts on this. I'll give it back to Kenna here. Thank you for valuing my opinion. I'm gonna take this with me.
Okay guys, I hope that I have answered your questions. I've helped you decide how you're gonna prepare your turkey this holiday season. 3 turkeys up against each other all at the same time. That's so rare to get to taste each one all at the same time. So I hope I answered your questions. I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see you around next year. No, I won't see you around next year. I'll see you around next week. Let me know in the comments what method you used. If you used a different dry rub or brine or anything like that, I wanna know. I wanna know what you guys are doing. I love talking to you in the comments. So thanks again for hanging around. I hope you enjoy your holidays, and I hope your turkeys are great.